question. In one of your magazine, you said, if one has been initiated, he or she will get a final liberation and not come back to the world again.
That's right.
Is Master guarantee this and promise in this case?
Guarantee, promised. Homework. You cannot just enroll in the college and then say, Professor, will you guarantee me a doctor degree after 7 years when you stay home and sleep all day? It's not fair. I have to work and study for you and then I have to take exam for you or what? Huh? Yeah? I eat vegetarian for you, I keep the precept for you, I got to do meditation for you. Yeah, Master can do everything, that's for sure.
Master bisa melakukan apapun juga, itu memang betul.
If I can do everything for you, then I don't need to give initiation even. I just point the finger and say, you liberate, 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 liberate. Everybody. Muchas gracias. Yeah? Yeah, that's good, that's good. Just hold the microphone to your finger.
To Master, I experienced the spiritual experience, namely is a white method, but not in a meditation system. I'd like to join with initiation and meditation. Is that really on the same line according to you? What my white method and my meditation. Now I am vegetarian and driving myself into the holy spiritual. Can I have been initiated?
If it's Indonesian, then why don't you read Indonesian? And can you translate the English also? She cannot read, but then she can translate. Okay. Oh, yeah, what kind of white or black method that you're following?
Yang mana yang Anda mengikuti metode putih atau hitam itu ditanya oleh Master. Siapa yang menanyakan pertanyaan ini?
Just follow yourself, right? Who is it?
Siapa yang menanyakan?
You just meditate alone and no master, no method?
Anda melakukan meditasi tanpa seorang guru atau metode?
Tapi bukan meditasi gitu. Cuman ya untuk menolak orang yang untuk orang yang berniat jahat terhadap diri saya gitu. Tapi saya berminat, saya lebih cenderung ke meditasi gitu, karena untuk mendekatkan diri ke Tuhan.
He has a master, but that's not helping him with the meditation, but only to avoid maybe the one that's not good or maybe something that's black or that, but not meditation.
That's already very good, master. Very good. But that is only according to moral standard, yeah? Make you become a good person. But to know yourself, to realize God, you must go deeper inside, above the moral standard even. A step deeper, huh? You like to go deeper and come to us.
Yes, I like.
Yes. But your master has already teach you very, very good things. A very good master, huh?
Saya belum diinisiasi, tapi saya mendambakannya. Problemnya ialah saya belum 100% sukses menjadi vegetarian. Pertanyaannya, apakah Master tetap berkenan menginisiasi saya dan membantu saya agar berhasil menjadi 100% vegetarian?
Oh. This person wishes to become wishes to be initiated, but he's not 100% vegetarian. He's 50%.
50%.
Yeah, would you try to help him to become 100% vegetarian?
Or he has to help himself.
Membantu diri sendiri itu penting.
I can't be around and tell him what to eat.
Master tidak bisa membantu kita untuk mengatakan apa yang kita harus makan.
The choice is yours.
Pilihan di tangan kita sendiri.
If you sincerely want to be vegetarian, why don't you be vegetarian? So simple.
Bila dengan setulus hati Anda ingin menjadi vegetaris, jadilah vegetaris. Itu kan satu persoalan yang gampang.
When you are sincerely wanting something, God will help you.
Kalau Anda menginginkan sesuatu dengan setulus hati Anda, pasti Tuhan akan
It's
membantu.
only another 50% wherever you go total, huh? How would you like to have a 50% wife or half of a child or something like that?
Atau separuh daripada anak.
If you want something, have it completely.
Kalau mau sesuatu, dapat sesuatu yang penuh.
Yeah, more clear cut, huh?
Saya pernah mendapat mantra 5 kata dari 2 orang guru dan sudah menjalani kurang lebih 20 tahun meditasi. Sinar warna apapun pernah terlihat, tapi hanya satu yang tidak dapat, yaitu suara. Mohon tanya, Master, bagaimana saya bisa mendengarkan suara dari Tuhan? Karena saya pernah vegetarian selama 6 bulan.
This person has been initiated by 2 gurus with 5 names, and he could see forms and light, but he could not hear sound.
Wow. So he want to make me become the third. That's good.
And he has been vegetarian for the last 6 months.
Oh, only 6 months and he has 2 gurus already.
Hanya 6 bulan vegetarian sudah punya 2 guru. 20 tahun untuk mendapatkan guru, bukan vegetarian.
Continue to follow your gurus.
Vegetarian
And then he
hanya
hear the
6
sound. Huh?
Sorry, Master?
Continue to follow his gurus and then he will hear the sound. Concentrate. One master is enough. Why make 2 and 3 in 6 months?
Satu guru sudah cukup, teruskan saja, nanti Anda bisa mendengarkan suara itu.
If it's the same method, then you continue with your master, huh?
Kalau metodenya sama, ikutilah saja master Anda.
If 3 months later you still don't have the sound, then come to us.
Setelah 3 bulan kalau Anda masih belum bisa melihat atau mendengar suara, kembali lagi kepada kita.
I do not want to deny you, but you already make affinity with other master. Maybe you should follow for a while, huh? Follow the guru's teaching and the instruction. Maybe you did something that is not correct according to the master's instruction, huh? Maybe you do it correctly. Okay? Don't keep changing master like change your shirt.
In one of the master's video cassette, this person have heard about the word Emerson.
Emerson, American philosopher.
Yeah.
So,
And he says it is a difficult thing to reach godhood in this plane. I don't understand.
from this word, right?
Yes, from this word. I don't understand if this has been asked, if we can reach godhood, or maybe God.
Maybe I can help. I don't understand, as if that this is against what you taught.
No?
And then to say that let God does the business. And let God do everything for us, through us. And what I need is your guidance from you. Thank you.
He said difficult, he doesn't say impossible.
Ya, it's just difficult.
Of course it is difficult to
Memang
reach
itu
God.
susah untuk mencapaikan ketuhanan.
That's why we need the guidance of a master and blessing from master power.
Makanya kita membutuhkan guru dan doa restu daripada guru.
And after that we should let God bless us and guide us and do everything through us instead of doing with the ego. That's everything correct the way I say it. There's nothing contradictory. Just that you understand differently. It's not that you mean different. Is it clear to you, whoever that is?
Sudah mengerti?
Clear? Is it clear now? You satisfied?
Bisa diterima?
Yeah. Yeah, the emotions say the big burden will fall from the shoulder if we let God run the universe. Most of us run the universe, that's why. We worry about this, we take care of that, and we do not rely on God's power. That's why we exhaust ourselves without much success. So if we do things our best, but let God, arrange whatever the outcome, then we will not feel so hurt, so disappointed, and so tired. Alright? That's what he meant. Okay, you satisfied? You
Bisa
satisfied?
diterima? Bisa diterima? Jadi Master mengatakan bahwa kalau kita merasa beban, kita yang memikul beban dengan diri kita sendiri, kita tidak memasrahkan diri kepada Tuhan, otomatis kita akan merasa capek, sakit, susah, sedih, dan sebagainya. Tetapi kalau kita bisa memasrahkan diri kepada Tuhan, biar Tuhan yang menjalankan segala sesuatu, kita akan merasa lebih santai.
Justru itu yang saya bingung gitu, karena di Emerson mengatakan seperti yang dikutip oleh Master bahwa beban yang paling berat bagi kita jika kita membiarkan Tuhan menjalankan alam semesta ini. Tapi justru saya sehari-hari itu selalu berharap supaya Tuhan tuh menjalankan apa yang terjadi di hidup saya gitu, melalui saya gitu.
This is confusing her, Master. She says she also expects very much that God should run all these things, but she is running all this trouble. She's facing all the trouble, and it has not been lightened, so as if it's a burden for her. She's expecting God to do that for her.
Oh, it's not that you're expecting, you're dictating God what to do. And He will listen. Obstacles and troubles are there for you to overcome. But God will dictate the outcome. You have to always try your best, but don't expect anything. That's the best. That's the way of expectation. If you expected God, okay, I put $100 here and I want to get $1,000 tomorrow, then it won't do. Okay? You expect too much.
Lepaskan saja.
Yeah. Now, why didn't you ask like that before? It's more practical.
Kenapa tidak tanya begitu, lebih praktik?
Concern you more personally. You see, most of the time we do things and we expect the outcome like this or like that. But it doesn't come like that. It comes like that. Yeah? Then we feel disappointed. We feel sad. We feel hurt. But it may be that is good. Maybe the third outcome is better than the first or the second that we expect. We don't know. Just we try our best, and when our conscience rests at peace that, okay, I try my best, nah? And if the outcome doesn't suit our taste, so let it be. Then in that way you don't feel burdened, you don't feel exhausted, you don't feel hurt. We might still feel hurt, but at the end we realize it's best for us whatever happened. That way. Yeah? I told you many stories about surrender. Surrender to God's will. Remember the story about the Indian story, the person who came and took refuge in a house during the bombing war period. And the house, the family member, that house, the owners and the member, just pushed him out into the street again. Don't let him stay in that house and to take refuge. And so he had to get out, and meanwhile blaming God for not protecting him. But as soon as he got out of the house exploded. A bomb dropped right into the house. So he's the only one that survived after being kicked out. So we never know what's good for us. Just better try our best and accept whatever comes. But always have to try your best. In that way you rest at peace. And in that way you know you have tested your strength and wisdom.
Thank you, Master.
Why doesn't Master stay in Indonesia and make us more enlightened and rich? Taiwanese people have already got enough of Master, have got all the richness.
Yeah, that's why they kicked me out.
Makanya Master diusir dari situ.
What for do I stay here? Then you kick me out after 2 months when my visa expired. It's all the same.
Mengapa Master harus tinggal di sini setelah 2 bulan akan diusir kembali kalau visanya mati?
I can't stay in any place too long. I'm a foreigner in your country.
Master tidak bisa tinggal lama karena Master hanya bertamu di sini.
Can I stay here long?
Bisa tinggal di sini lama?
How?
Bagaimana?
2 months at the most.
Hanya 2 bulan.
Extend the visa?
Becomes the citizen of Indonesia.
What?
Become the citizen of Indonesia.
Oh, can I do that? Then I have to learn Indonesian language and become a Muslim. That sounds good. Sounds good. I can see that. Yeah, then I become a real Muslim. Now when I go out, you don't see me at all. I cover from head to toe.
Nanti Master akan jadi Muslim dan menutup seluruh muka. Akhirnya Anda tidak mengenal bahwa ini Master.
That's a very good idea.
Ide yang baik.
Nobody recognize me anymore. That will be very anonymous and peaceful.
Untuk Master itu cukup tenang kalau orang tidak mengenal Master kembali.
I consider that many times already to become a Muslim. I tell you.
Master sudah menginginkan untuk menjadi seorang Muslim.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, officially, I am already a Muslim, huh? Okay. Let's see, whatever God's will be done, huh? I have no
Marilah kita lihat apa yang diinginkan Tuhan akanlah terjadi.
I have no preference, either Taiwan or
Saya tidak punya
Indonesia.
pilihan apakah di Taiwan atau di Indonesia.
I just go where God leads me and stay
Saya hanya
until
pergi kemana-mana nurut.
Hey, you wait for me.
Sorry, Master.
We have immediate enlightenment, but not immediate transformation. Like this, we talk on top of each other, and neither English that we understand nor Indonesian. Huh? Consider a little and be polite. Okay, next question.
Pada tanggal 29 bulan 1 tahun 97, ketika saya berdoa di gereja, saya melihat pandangan tangannya Tuhan Yesus di altar. It's not clear in here, Mas. Apakah artinya tangan Yesus itu?
On 29 verse 97, he was praying in a church and he saw vision of Jesus and Jesus' hand. What does Jesus' hand means?
It means his hand, not yours.
Berarti itu tangan Yesus, bukan tangan Anda.
What do you think? It's Jesus' feet. You see everything and then you ask me. You are blessed.
Anda telah direstui.
Either hands or feet, it doesn't matter.
Kaki atau tangan tidak menjadi masalah.
Okay, next one.
I cannot read this some of the words.
Whoever writes
Tentang inisiasi kerja bersama apakah semakin baik daripada dahulu, lebih berpengalaman dari dahulu, atau menyesuaikan sebaik mungkin dengan situasi saat ini. Jadi,
I don't understand what he means, Master. After he has taken his initiation, he feels that is it better for him to work with his colleague, or he should experience more than before, or he has to tolerate the situation where he is in. I don't understand what he says.
I don't understand either. Perhaps whoever wrote this question, please raise your hand.
Siapa yang menanyakan, tolong berdiri atau angkat tangan.
No?
Siapa?
No? Then no.
Siapa yang menanyakan?
No need answer.
Kalau tidak mengangkat tangan, tidak dijawab.
Next one. I'll write again clearly. Next one.
Tulis yang lebih jelas.
Master,
No, you
kakak
read
saya
it.
sedang mengikuti tes TOEFL untuk sekolah ke luar negeri dan sekarang terpaksa tidak mengikutinya untuk datang menjumpai Anda. Saya harap dia tidak tertinggal di dalam pelajarannya. Dan saya ingin cepat pesan besar agar menamatkan sekolah saya supaya dapat menyumbangkan diri bagi sesama.
He's a student. He's supposed to give his TOEFL examination, and he cannot attend the lecture and come here. But he still expects that if you can bless him so that he could finish his school, his studies, and then he can do better for the human. He's a little boy, he's a very young boy.
Oh, young boy, no, that's good. He's not here, right?
Is he here? Ada di sini
No,
yang
I
menanyakan?
think so.
No, he's not here.
Tell him whoever that is, tell him that he tries his best and God will bless him. School time is a very good time.
Until now, the questions are finished, Master.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yes.
Still have a question?
Sure.
This is rather a personal question. Yeah. If you pass away, will you still be able to give your spiritual guidance, or to make it more general? Pass away guru, can that guru still guide his disciple?
To his disciples?
Yeah.
Yes. Not other people. To put it more clearly, it's like if a master initiates you, alright, during his lifetime, and if that master passed away and you are still alive, he still continue to help you after you pass away too. But he will not help those who has not been initiated by him while he was alive.
Bila kita sudah diinisiasikan oleh master, walaupun master sudah tidak ada di dalam dunia ini dan kita masih hidup, tetap kita akan dibimbing oleh master sampai kita pun meninggal. Tetapi itu hanya yang sudah diinisiasikan, bukan di luar inisiasi.
That's why we have to always find a living master and not the passed away one.
Makanya kita harus mencari seorang guru yang hidup, bukan seorang guru yang sudah atau telah meninggal.
Because his affinity with humankind has finished.
Karena jodohnya dengan manusia itu sudah habis, sudah selesai.
And other master will continue to have different affinity with different people after him.
Dan guru yang baru akan mendapat jodoh yang baru dengan murid-murid yang baru.
Understand?
Thank you.
Not that the master don't have power after he passed away, just the affinity with mankind has been severe. He does something else, and other master take over. Yeah.
Thank you.
This is the last one. Dearest Suma Jinghai, thank you very much that Master want to come here to see me. Thank you very much, Master. Thank you. That's all I'm able to say. Thank you to Master.
You have to be a director here all the time. Do your job, huh?
Dengan hormat pada Guru Suma Jinghai, dia mengatakan banyak terima kasih pada Master bahwa Master bisa datang kemari dan melihatnya. Terima kasih Ibu, terima kasih banyak. Itu saja yang saya bisa mengatakan pada saat ini. Terima kasih.
I say you're welcome in Indonesia.
Terima kasih kembali.
Terima kasih kembali.
There's another one more question, Master.
Yes, please. Go ahead.
Saya meminta pertolongan dan berkat guru agar mata saya yang habis dioperasi dapat melihat kembali.
This person's eye has been operated, so he's asking that he would get the blessings that he could see back again after the eye operation.
Yeah. Better worry about your spiritual eye that is open. But trust the doctor, trust in God, okay?
Percaya dokter, percaya juga kepada Tuhan.
All will be well.
Semua akan baik.
Okay. Is that it?
Cukup?
One more.
Okay.
Master, tonight I come together with my mother, who supported me and cooked for me for the vegetarian beside my wife.
Wow.
Yes, and then she's very sincere to come to meet Master.
Oh.
And then,
You're lucky. You have such a good mother and wife.
but the problem is at the first time my mother said that she she's willing to be initiated by master.
Mm-hmm.
But the last time she told me that because of the meditation 2.5, she wondered whether he could or not. And then he said that my father is not non-vegetarian.
Uh-huh.
And then what going on? Suppose she buy something, the animal to be cut.
My goodness. The first question, you can tell your mother, is she here?
Yes.
Why don't you let her ask? Okay.
Excuse me.
Okay.
She's not. She cannot. Unfortunately, she cannot understand Indonesian. She's speaking Chinese.
Okay. I will tell her. 那个 she understand Mandarin?
Yes.
你懂国语吗？懂 OK， 行了。那有关那个2个半小时，你不用1下子做2个半小时都会累。你可以做，比方说1回嘛，半小时，等一下再做半小时，什么时候做都可以，做到多久都可以，听懂吗？尽量做，不用做1下子2个小时，知道吗？
哦，这样，但是
OK， 然后你的先生如果他想吃肉的话，买的已经杀的动物给他吃，自己不要杀就没事。你懂没有？
về nhá. Tapi họ với từng họ sẽ ai năng tổng, ai năng than và đi cho năng bò mẹ gì bò và năng mẹ bò hoặc năng mẹ là
你懂吗？你懂潮州话吗？
She speak with the dialect,
I
Master.
know. She speaks 潮州。You translate please.
Okay. All the animals is like a fish. Everything it should be cut by my mother, by herself.
Okay. So she can choose to cut the fish or to go to heaven. It's up to her.
Jadi dia mengatakan bahwa ikan harus dipotongkan oleh dia sendiri. Jadi master menjawabkan kalau dia memilih untuk memotongkan ikan atau dia mau pergi ke sorga, terserah dia.
To be devoted to a husband is this very, very glorious and very, very touching kind of action. But to be devoted to God also is better. Huh? I think the husband will not mind who cuts the fish as long as he had the fish. You talk to Chao Zhou to her. She understand?
Yes.
Indonesian?
No.
Then you translate to her right now, whatever I say. Translate now.
Okay. Master ta tahu ta itu kalau tui ang ho si ho, tapi tui thi kong ho có tiêu ấy bạn. Chứ khi thi ấy khi thi đang tiêu ấy.
tapi họ ai chỉ
Dạ đó.
cảm ơn ông tài chịu sướng lúc cũng sẽ chỉ càng ở đây này 我请师傅给一个时间连
我没有要你做什么，是你自己要问的。我没有提你什么，没有叫你马上做，明天做呢，是你自己的事啊，你自己生活嘛，你要选什么选择是你自己的事哈。OK， 要快也好，要慢也好，是你自己的。
如果慢点
慢也可以，如果你还活着的话，到那个时候你还活着还可以。晓得明天活不活还慢不快。
但是慢不会久啦，都说慢
随里面啊，是你自己的，不是我的事情。
是我自己，但是我自己怎样也不知道要怎样抓。
我告诉过你了，先生不管谁砍那个鱼的头，只要他有那个鱼吃就好了，何必自己要砍头？你跟你先生商量嘛，哈，跟先生聊天，说我要吃素，我还会煮鱼给你吃，不过我不会砍他的头的啊。那个。我还要替你砍鱼的头啊！谁养的九师傅？我不能做这种事情。好了 ，next one， 你自己想想，跟先生商量 ，OK 哈？他 OK 了，你就可以了。 也许你跟他谈，他说 OK 了，不管他了，我一起跟你试书了，有情有义了。
There is more coming question, Master.
Please.
Piara ikan kecil-kecil tidak diperbolehkan. Tapi bila tempat teratai atau empang tidak ada ikannya, bisa banyak nyamuk demam berdarah. Bagaimana pendapat guru?
I don't understand. It sounds so funny.
He says it is not allowed to have small fishes in the pond. But if you are having lotus flowers in a pond, if you don't have fish, then you have mosquitoes. So what would you suggest for this?
I never say you're not allowed to have fishes in the pond. You can have dogs in there if you want.
Master tidak pernah melarang untuk memelihara ikan atau anjing.
I just said you don't eat them.
Master hanya mengatakan jangan makan, bukan memelihara.
Okay, next one.
Ada pertanyaan lagi?
Yes, yes. Just talk.
Yes, Master. My question is, after I've been initiated consecutively the last 3 months, I have a very bad luck. So many times.
Like what? Lost money.
Car accident,
Oh.
being cheated by my business partners
Oh.
and others.
Then?
I know through your explanation that I have to speed up to pay back the bad karma. Yeah. But the problem is, I have also learned from your video, Dave, that we have to make our life is as normal as it is.
Yes.
So that means that is balance between the spiritual life and everyday life.
Yes.
So this bad luck
Confuse you, huh?
confused me.
Okay.
If
I
I only thought, if I only think about my spiritual life, and then I leave it, I go back to Himalaya and something, and that's no problem.
No, I didn't tell you to go to Himalaya.
So my question is, I cannot leave it, so I must bear it.
No, you don't bear it. You try your best to overcome the situation. Yeah? If the partner cheat you, sue him. Get back your money. And if you lose, okay, then you accept it as fate. Okay? But before that, you have to try to do something to get back of what belongs to you. Use your wisdom. I don't say anybody do anything to you and then you just sit there and say, okay, I'm a spiritual. Take everything. Huh? I didn't tell you to do that.
But during that process, it disturbed me to concentrate.
No, you concentrate on the process. Also, concentrate in here, but do what you must. Concentrate here, but get a lawyer. The lawyer will concentrate for you on your process. Huh? If you think you're right, if you think you have a chance to win, if you think it belongs to you because you belong to your family, your wife, your kids, and everything else, you have to do your best. Huh? You don't steal, you don't kill people, you don't snatch things from people, but you have to try your best to get what belongs to you. And if after all you cannot get, then you know always it's your bad karma. You have to pay back him and then begin anew. Go sell tofu or something.
Thank you, Master.
You're welcome.
There is a question.
Oh.
Master, please bless me so that I have a progressive meditation.
Go.
Diminta Master untuk doa restu supaya meditasinya bisa meningkat. Siapa?
You always have it, the blessing.
Selalu ada doa restu daripada Master.
Yes, please.
Uh,
Yes, speak.
Master, I think what I want to ask is not much. But I just want to ask when I can get initiation. That's all. Thank you very much.
When you want it.
Up to you as soon as possible.
How many people want initiation? How
Dia
many people?
dia menanyakan bahwa
come from Jakarta.
Oh yeah? Okay, yeah, give them tonight.
Yes.
Okay. Huh?
dia menanyakan bahwa dia kepingin diinisiasikan. Kapan bisa diinisiasikan? Lalu Master menanya berapa orang?
2 days, tonight or tomorrow. Whoever has time tonight and want to stay tonight, then give initiation after this. If some people don't have time, then tomorrow evening.
Yang ingin berinisiasi malam ini boleh tinggal malam ini di sini, maksudnya tunggu. Kalau tidak bisa malam ini, yang mungkin mau mesti pulang ke rumah atau gimana, besok juga masih ada waktu untuk diinisiasikan.
Should register with Tang Sisiang
Harus mengisi formulir pada Tung Kaiser.
Thank you very much, Master.
I already picked it too.
Yeah, you can split it. Tonight for those who come from very far away and don't have time tomorrow, and tomorrow for the native, those who have time or who want to come tomorrow. Yeah? Okay. 2 times.
Jadi ada 2 hari, hari ini juga dan besok. Siapa mau hari ini bisa tunggu, dan siapa mau besok bisa besok.
The time you arrange with each other.
Waktu akan diatur pada satu sama lain atau kita bisa diatur untuk
Next
besok.
one.
Ada pertanyaan lagi?
Yes, oh yeah, wow. Finally, the female.
Terakhir wanita juga mau menanyakan, kata Master. Mari.
Makasih. Master, saya mau menanyakan, kemenakan saya berumur 8 tahun. Itu ingin vegetarian tapi dilarang keras oleh orang tuanya. Katanya untuk pertumbuhan tubuh dan otak bagi anak akan mengalami gangguan. Lalu terjadi pertentangan antara anak dan orang tua. Bagaimana caranya saya dapat membantu?
She has a niece of 8 years old who wishes to learn dancing, but according to her family members or her grandmother, that it is not good for her health as well as her brain. So how could she manage to attend to it? The niece wishes to take dancing lessons, but the parent...
Why become dancing?
I'm sorry,
I don't understand Indonesian as a vegetarian.
I heard she said dancing. A vegetarian? Oh yeah, vegetarian. Her niece of 8 years wishes to become vegetarian.
How about the parents? Parents don't allow?
Orang tuanya tidak mengizinkan? No, tidak. No.
Well, then she has to wait. Either she beg their parents or she has to wait.
Dia harus menunggu, atau bila dia bisa meminta kepada orang tuanya, ya lebih bagus. Kalau enggak, suruh dia tunggu.
Or you have to talk to the parents.
Atau Anda membantu untuk membicara kepada orang tuanya.
I have to. You have tried? You can bring other children, 8 years old, 7 years old, who are very healthy and intelligent and good in school, who are vegetarian from here, and introduced. And slowly they will be convinced.
Anda bisa mengajak anak-anak kecil yang berumur 6 atau 7 tahun bersama-sama, supaya dia bisa kenalan dan mengerti bahwa anak-anak ini biarpun vegetaris tetapi pertumbuhannya sehat dan baik.
I feel very sympathetic to the small girl. Many children wish to be vegetarian, but they cannot control their destiny. They cannot, do what they want. So maybe the niece try to eat some vegetable more than the meat, and then slowly the parents will realize she doesn't like meat or fish, and then they will probably give her the permission. Of course, not many parents like to go through the inconvenience also to cook a vegetarian for a child alone. Because have to be different diet. Cannot eat just vegetables. Have to be rich in protein and everything, so that the child grow normally. And that's maybe also inconvenient for the parents. But maybe you take up the responsibility. It's okay, the child eat with me. I cook for her and bring food for her. Maybe you help any way you can. Yeah, that's why Muslims are very difficult to reach God in this, from this planet. Yes. Lucky are the ones who have parents or spouse or mother, father agree to give vegetarian diet to you or to support you even if they are not. And those are very lucky. Where is the kid here?
Apakah anaknya di sini? No.
I'll give you an apple to give to her when you come home.
Master memberikan apel untuk dia.
So be patient and keep begging the parents.
Ibu yang tercinta, apa kabar? Sebelum saya diinisiasi, belakang kuping saya ada bisul kecil. Menurut dokter, tidak boleh disentuh, juga jangan dihilangkan. Setelah diinisiasi, bisul semakin besar dan panjang, dan kadang-kadang terasa sakit. Apakah ini gara-gara Kuan Yin method atau memang bisul itu sendiri yang mau jadi besar? Tolong, apakah guru mau berkati saya supaya bisul itu bisa hilang? Terima kasih, selalu cinta kepada guru.
He says that before initiation he had a boil behind his ear. And after initiation, the boil has grown and become bigger. Is it the cause of the initiation that has grown the boil behind his ear? He's asking what he's supposed to do.
Before initiation
he already had it, and now it's growing bigger. So he's asking, is it because of he has done the Kuan Yin method that is, or is it growing by itself, or is it growing by itself?
You do the Kuan Yin method before, not behind the ears. Okay, I tell you what. Before the initiation, you already have it. So after initiation, you still have it.
Karena sebelum inisiasi sudah ada bisul, jadi setelah itu juga pun tetap berada bisulnya.
Don't ask me any question, just go to the doctor and have it fixed.
Jangan menanyakan kepada guru, pergi saja kepada dokter dan dokter yang uruskan.
So simple.
Itu gampang sekali.
If you have something about that big, it will grow with the time. Don't you know that?
Kalau kita mempunyai sesuatu kecil akan membesar dengan sendirinya dengan cepat.
Luckily you are initiated, otherwise it grow faster and bigger than that.
Untung sekali Anda sudah diinisiasikan, kalau tidak lebih besar lagi bisulnya.
Is there any questions?
Oh, some woman over there. Yeah, stand up. So, okay. Give a microphone. Yes.
Why after all this time, I still just can see black in meditation.
Yeah.
I just can see black.
Maybe because you don't concentrate very well. Do you go to group meditation? You eat clean vegetarian food?
Yeah.
Keep the precept?
Yeah.
You are the one who asked me 4 years ago, is that right? Huh?
Yeah.
4 years still there? I advise you to quit our group. Huh? If you stay there, it will become more black. That's the same girl last time? Same, huh? Is that right? 4 years ago you asked me the same question?
I don't know. I forget.
I remember your face. And I still remember all your lousy questions.
Master juga mengingat pertanyaan.
Concentrate more, okay?
Harus berkonsentrasi banyak.
And if you're at home, when nobody around, you close the door and recite the 5 names for about half an hour every day until you become better, okay? And if somebody else like to help you recite the 5 names, it's good for a while, alright?
Right.
Oh. My God, try to concentrate more inside and not outside.
Konsentrasi ke dalam, bukan keluar.
Don't look at people too much, especially the boys. Next one.
Masih ada pertanyaan?
Yeah. The woman first, okay? Please. No man having up.
I mean better.
I can concentrate here, but sometimes I can concentrate here, and I feel it's very nice.
Yes.
But when I can concentrate here, but I can think the other
Many other things.
Yes, it's okay. But I still can feel that I have concentrate here.
Good. Continue.
But my thinking is,
I know. Oh, that's already good. Better than nothing.
thank you, Master.
You're very welcome. Try until you become one-pointed and no thought will arise, okay? Even if you arise, okay, we only beginning, huh? Begin again, okay? I know you try your best and I appreciate your effort. You have improved, huh? Okay? We cannot help sometimes with the thinking always running here and there, because all day we have to deal with the mind, we have to do this, we have to do that, we have to think what to do, we have to think of how to answer people, how to please people. So when we sit, it cannot go immediately. That's why we have to sit 2.5 hours. Otherwise I tell you sit 2.5 minutes, enough. Huh? Sit long time and then all the things will come down. It's like the water, turbulent water in the glass. And after you leave it settle down for about 10 minutes. And everything bad will come down in the bottom and the water is clear. Yeah? So give yourself time. That's why we have to try to meditate anytime. Any minute we can. On the bus, on the airplane, in the park, or during our break time, anytime we have to try to concentrate. So that when we sit actually in meditation, we already have been prepared somewhat. Okay? Alright. Try. It's difficult. Our duty is just to wait for God. Huh? If it doesn't come, okay. Next time.
Kedua anak saya sudah diinisiasi. Yang salah satu amat penurut, disuruh meditasi, dan yang satu tidak, bahkan sering menentang apa yang harus dijalankan. Padahal semula tidak demikian, malah minta inisiasi sendiri. Kadang saya merasa sedih sekali setelah memarahinya karena semata-mata menggertak pengaruh negatifnya. Karena saya takut akan pengaruh bagi perkembangan jiwanya kalau sering memarahi dia. Mohon petunjuk, Master.
This person has 2 children who has been initiated. One of the child is always obeying the parents, and the other one is avoiding to obey. One of the child does meditation properly, and the other sometimes neglect to do it. And she tries to enforce her child to do it. After forcing the child or scolding the child, she regrets and repents that the negative force will enter into this child. So she is expecting a help from you, what she's supposed to do.
Leave him.
Lepaskan pada anak itu.
Leave him alone.
Lepaskan dia sendiri.
And when you come around, when you don't force him.
Actually, he was the one who asked for initiation.
Never mind.
It's biarin saja, dilepaskan.
Leave the child alone.
Lepaskan anak itu.
If he can ask them, he can discipline himself.
Bila dia telah minta, dia akan belajar berdisiplin sendiri.
Sometimes a child just like to pull your attention, and the more you pay attention, the more he tries to make help. So that's the habit.
Kadang-kadang anak-anak minta perhatian daripada orang tua dan melakukan sesuatu atau lain hal. Jadi kita lepaskan, nanti sendiri dia akan mengerti.
And you guide him lovingly, but if he doesn't listen, just leave him alone.
Kita harus memberi petunjuk kepada anak-anak kita, tapi bila dia tidak menurut, lepaskannya.
Next.
Finish, Master.
Finish, yeah. This one.
Ada pertanyaan?
Thank you, Master.
Thank you, Master. I have a Muslim family, and I was initiated in 3 months ago, and my wife cooked vegetarian for me, but she doesn't like that I go to meditation center for meditation.
Yes.
But she allowed me to meditate at home.
Uh-huh.
There is no problem.
Yeah.
But she hate even looking at your magazine. She say, "This is the woman I hate the most."
I don't blame her.
And then, but when I meditate at the meditation center, I feel that I get much more progress.
Yes.
And could you suggest me what is the best way to get more progress?
Love your wife more. Do what she wants.
Thank you.
Yeah? If you go ahead. Go ahead. The reason why she hates me because she feels insecure. She feels that perhaps you worship me too much, love me much more than you love her. And you might even neglect her in your heart because of me. So make sure she knows that she's the foremost woman in your life. And I'm just your teacher. Pronto, clean, clear cut. Understand? Make sure she knows you love her the most. Make sure, show it, say it every day. Buy things that she likes. Take her to different places. Apart from meditation time, pay attention to her, be attentive, see what she likes the most, and try to do it. And talk lovingly and sweetly all the time. And then she will know that you improve, and you love her even more than before. Then she will be more thankful to me instead of hate me. It's up to you. Okay? It's up to you to turn her into my friend or my enemy. You don't blame her. I don't blame her. Okay? Have to be thankful. Huh? Understand? Every woman hates another woman. Doesn't matter who she is. As long as her man pay attention to the other woman. Doesn't matter if she's a living Buddha, she hates. Huh? But then you have to overcome. You let her know that, okay, this is different. Huh? I love you and more, and have to show it, not just say so. Show it and be attentive, attending to her needs and her love. Make her satisfied in every way. Yeah? Show her that after you follow me, you become even a better husband, a more loving person. Then she will cease the hatred for me, and instead she will be interested and say, oh, this woman is not really taking my husband away from me. She's helping him to become a better husband. And that's my purpose. Actually, it's my purpose. You have to show it in action and speak, tell her you love her. Buy her jewelry, buy her flowers, take her out to dinner, date her again. Make her feel that she's loved, she's beautiful, she's wanted, like the day you first met her. And no woman will ever hate me again if all of you do this. And woman also. Huh? Your husband hates me also because you just neglect him. Huh? It's okay to love me, but you have to love your husband more than before. More attentive, more loving, more enduring, yeah? More soft, more gentle. Then they will see that my teaching bear fruit. You become better person, better family members, more loving. Then who can hate me? Is it your problem? It's all your fault if your family member hates me. I never blame them, okay? Understand? Yes. And about the group meditation. Many family members, including your wife, the husband, suspect what you're doing here in the group. Why you used to spend time at home and now you spend time in the group. What kind of group is that? So try to invite your family members to come sometimes. Don't force them to come. Just tell them that you are proud of them. For example, tell your wife, you're so beautiful. I like to show off, with other initiates that I have such a beautiful wife. And so good to me that even cook vegetarian for me. And so taking so much inconvenience for herself to buy vegetarian food and cook for me. I'm so proud of you. I'm so grateful. I want to show off to you, to my other, initiates in the center. And everybody heard me talking about you. You're so good. You cook vegetarian like that. They're all interested to know you. Would you please come along? And then when she comes, everybody welcome and see that we just meditate and do nothing, and no woman, man stuff, and then she will not feel so insecure and worried that what you're doing here. You have to know what to do. You have to know what to say to people. If you try to convince them and force them to come here, they think, oh, you try to convert me into that woman's group. Don't say that. Different, say, I'm proud of you. You're so beautiful, more and more every day, and you're so good, I love you so much, I want to show you with people. And come and have a look, many people want to know you, etc., etc. For example, like that. Okay? Then she will come one day. And then when she knows it's very harmless here, and also you improve so much at home, you're more loving, now who doesn't want to come and join initiation, and who will hate me? Okay? So both have to be handled with love and care and intelligence. Huh? Do not tell lies.
Jangan berbohong.
You have to praise her whatever she has, or him whatever he has. Because everybody has some good things. And your wife is so good. She cooks vegetarian for you. My God, she's a Muslim. That's very, very good of her. Many wives don't do that and even forbid you to eat vegetarian and rice hell. And she's already very good. So you have to recognize the goodness in your wife or your husband, whichever, and try to develop that positive and encourage them to develop more positive quality instead of just, sit there, do nothing and criticize. Yeah?
Actually, the problem comes first after the long meditation period, yeah. Because
the retreat, you mean?
The long meditation, the 2.5 hours, yeah. And I came back home at 11:30 at night, and she was worrying about it.
Oh, of course.
It was the beginning.
Yeah, of course. Then why don't we take her to group, after a while, or first take her to another family of initiates, let her used to it, the things and know that we are not doing anything harmful, Then why don't you meditate a little less, earlier and come home earlier? Just once a week, right?
Yes.
Okay, then tell her, or take her along. Or tell her come and wait for you because you miss her so much, you like her to wait outside, something like that. Yeah, or ask her to join. Just try the convenient method, see if you like it or not. See why I like it, thing like that. Try it anyways. Okay? And once she knows that the things is good for your body and spirit and mind, she will like it and she will enjoy. Okay? The thing is, you don't introduce, you don't make her feel interested, and you make her feel worried. Of course, every woman worry about her husband, or every man worry about his wife. That's just natural. You have to put yourself into her standpoint, and then you understand, and then you try to help her. Okay? The best first is that to introduce the non-initiates member, if some difficulty, to other initiates member of the family, and go outing together. Don't talk about master teaching, nothing. No initiation mentioned. Just go picnic or anything until they get used to it and then talk to each other and then understand. This is the first step, if they have difficult with family non-initiate member, Second is we have different group meditation time or not. Some time in the night and some other time in daytime. Why not Sunday daytime?
Yes.
Then why you come so late?
Because usually the early meditation time is on Saturday and Sunday.
You cannot,
and
right?
then it's for the family.
You what? You what?
My wife said it's time for family.
Yeah, and then evening she worries, so that's it. Okay.
And,
try to engage her into your circle.
Actually, it was started. I started to be vegetarian about 1.5 years ago, because I know you from internet, and then and I started vegetarian without. She didn't know what I want to do.
Understand.
And suddenly I start meditation, and she start to suspect something.
Yeah, that's why you have to clear her doubt. Invite her to the initiates member if she can. Just say go see a friend or something, and then try your best. Think of things. Yeah. First, you have to praise her the good quality that she has. Yeah, and love her more. Be more attentive, and do things and buy things that she wants. And then invite her to other members, and etc. Go out in picnic, things like that. Then engage her into your interest, convenient method, things like that. So that she knows nothing secret, nothing harmful. Let's try a test and she knows, okay? But much more loving. She feel very, very secure then. She don't fear to lose you because of me or because of other female members she doesn't know in the group, etc. Then she will follow you, okay? The only thing is she worries that she lose you. So you have to show her that no, you have me even more than before because master forbid divorce, thing like that, for example, okay?
That is
My
Sebenarnya
God, you're so intelligent man, and this little thing you can't take care. I'm disappointed. And one more thing, I think that causes the most problem for your family is that after initiation, you tend to be distant from your family members, especially wife or husband. Yeah? Like before, maybe more embracing, or more loving or more love making, for example. Now suddenly, no more, nothing. Worry about astral feeling, whatever, No, should not. And if you want to meditate, you better tell your wife or husband first, and have a very loving hug or talk, intimacy before, and then say, now I'm going to meditate for an hour or half an hour. But if you really need me or see me or want to come and hug me, teacher, please come in. You understand? But otherwise, I would prefer to meditate in peace, but have a good loving relationship and intimate talk or something like that before, so that your partner feel that, okay, he still loves me, she still wants me. Just now she's going to have a rest, to reflect in a mental realm so that she become better health and spirit, better concentration for work, for business, whatever. You have to explain like that. So it's a kind of a rest time for you. But before that, you make sure that you're loving with each other so that she has enough, he has enough, and then feel that she or he still have you. And after meditation, come hug again, loving talk and, intimate and, loving embrace or whatever gesture or talk that make your partner feel pleased, loved, and beautiful and secure. You understand this? Don't just go back from work, wash, eat a few tofu and then now, meditation time. Don't touch me, I'm holy. And then you never see your partner. First you work all day, and then you come home, you eat and you don't talk, and then because the master said eating time don't talk. And then now meditation time, don't talk. And after meditation, don't waste the energy after meditation, don't talk. And then later on, it's sleeping time, also don't talk. If I were your wife or your husband, I'd kick you out. Not talk about, for people, group meditation and things like that. We have to be human also, and humorous, and loving, and living, and active. Not after become initiate, you become like wood or stone or table, or wooden Buddha. Who likes that kind of Buddha? I don't. Just be normal, okay? Be normal. Be better than before. That's what I wish, all right? I think all of you understood very well what I mean, Put yourself in that person's situation, and you don't have to ask me what to do. Try to be loving, selfless. Then you will just know. Yes?
Thank you, Master. If we cannot find a master, is there a chance for us to open our eye of wisdom by our own effort? And how?
You try. If I already have to tell you how, then you already have a master. Stupid.
Kalau master sudah mengatakan caranya bagaimana, berarti kamu sudah mempunyai seorang guru.
If you want to do it yourself, then why you ask me how?
Kalau mau melakukan cara sendiri, mengapa tanya kepada master bagaimana?
Okay? If you ask how, then that's fine, master. It's better for us to have a teacher in any aspect so that we don't go wrong. And it's not dangerous and it doesn't take too long. And sometimes fruitless.
Master, saya mendapat pertanyaan dari seorang kawan yang setelah membaca buku Master. Dia menanyakan dari pengalaman yang dia baca dari rekan-rekan yang sudah mendapat inisiasi dan katanya dapat melihat alam Sukawati Loka. Jadi rekan saya menanyakan, kalau sudah bisa melihat alam Sukawati Loka tersebut, apakah kalau sudah meninggal pasti terlahir di alam sana? Ini pertanyaannya, Mas.
He's asking for his friend. That his friend says, question, that if he does meditation and he reaches the higher plane, after his death, could he still be there at the higher plane? Setelah meninggal ya? Setelah meninggal. After his death, could he still be at the higher plane there?
Be higher.
I mean like this, yeah. He asking a question to me like this, yeah. Through the book that he wrote, he read over there. And
What booklet?
His friend read the book.
Your book.
Yeah, and then?
Yeah. And then from some your disciples who has a initiation, and then telling story that yes, some of them already you can see the Sukawati Loka over there. So my friend asking the question, if you have see this Sukawati Loka when you are died, can you?
Who died? The initiate or me?
No, the initiate.
The people.
The disciple.
The people.
The disciple after they die, will
Yes.
they still keep that high level?
Yes.
They will go higher, even. Not
Even
only
can
keep
get-
that, we can go even higher.
I see.
Okay.
Now is my question, because since I reading your book, and then there's one of your book telling that after you passing the, how to say, I don't know, the second,
Yes.
for come to the third level, it means we have no karma anymore, so it's finished, balance. So my question is, I still don't understood what kind of power, or if this power, or what kind of transportation is must be using some kind of transport to go there.
To go where?
To that Sukawati Loka, something like that.
You use
I still confused what that's.
What?
Thank you.
You use aeroplane to go there.
Untuk mencapai ke tingkat yang atas, ditanyakan kita harus pakai transport apa, jadi master menjawab pakai aja pesawat terbang.
There's no transportation.
Tidak perlu,
Because we don't need to go anywhere.
kita tidak perlu pergi kemana-mana.
What is confusing me is about this is my understood, maybe this is stupid understanding,
Okay.
that if we want to pass the second level, right, if we join the level, it means our karma has been finished, something like that. So we don't.
Why don't you speak Indonesian? Okay, what? Then the lady translate for me.
Ya, jadi maksudnya begini ya, dari buku yang saya baca, itu kalau kita memasuki alam ketiga, itu katanya kan karma sudah habis.
Karma
Sudah habis ya, sudah balance ya. Sedang kalau kita hidup di dunia ini, kita karena punya karma baru kita bisa hidup di dunia ini gitu loh. Jadi kalau kita untuk mencapai ke alam sana, apakah yang diperlukan gitu loh? Kalau di dunia ini kan kita perlu karma gitu.
He meant to say that if we go to the third level, it meant that we have no more karmas. But if we are here, we live with karmas.
Yes.
So what are we supposed to do?
To get to the third level.
Ya, ya begitu kan?
Initiation.
Begitu kan? Pertanyaan. Ya harus berinisiasi
And then meditate every day.
dan harus bermeditasi.
To transport your consciousness back to where you belong.
So it means the transportation is doing meditation.
Yeah.
I see. Thank you very much, Master.
Besides, it's not you are not only going to the third level, you will go higher and higher than that.
I understand that, but sometimes that confusing me. I said, is it like a transport? What kind of transport? It's like power. What kind of power? And then what we have to do like that. But now I'm clear. Thank you very much.
Okay, that's good. Actually, it's no transportation. It's just the way of awareness that we go through layers and layers of preconceived ideas and accumulated garbage in order to reach the diamond. Just like you dig the ground, and then dirt, and then you find the diamond. Okay, diamond's already there, but it's covered by dust. Then we have to kind of try to go through it. Okay. In a few minutes, you will get initiation, and then you will be more clear.
Thank you.
Yeah.
丙师傅这边没有
没有别的房子啊？
所以他们都已经被定好了，所以不能借我们了。
Okay. We cannot rent another room for you. So I better leave so that you get initiation by now. Okay?